If you want to sell information products and you also have a blog, here's a really important question you have to ask yourself. Hello, I'm Shane from IamImpact.com, and in today's video I want to answer a question that was sent in by a reader that I think is a very highly relevant and important question for anyone who wants to sell information products and also wants to do blogging or content marketing. So this question comes from Karsten, and it goes like this. I want to share some of my thoughts about muscle building on my blog. So this is someone in the fitness niche. And the question is, what can I do to write engaging blog posts without giving away too much of my content? So this is a potential dilemma that anyone who wants to sell information and also use information for marketing will face, is essentially, where do I place that free line? What do I give away for free and what do I keep as premium content and charge for? And I remember that this used to be a question I struggled with as well when I started out with information marketing, but I soon discovered that there's actually an easy solution to this, and it's actually not a dilemma at all if you look at it the right way. To solve this problem, you just have to look at the context in which your information is being consumed and who the audience for that information is. And you can see that actually for something like a blog post or a video that you put out for free, it's a very different context and there's a very different expectation of what that information is going to be like compared to something that is a premium information product. So here's what I mean. When people come to a blog post or a free video or something and they want to learn something, and this, by the way, applies to the fitness niche as for Karsten here who asked the question, and it applies to any other niche equally. So when someone comes to a blog post, they want to have some information, they want to have a quick takeaway, right? They want to have something that they can take and apply right away. That is generally the most popular kind of content. It's kind of content that is concise. Even if it's not short, it's concise, it gets to the point and gives you something where you can say, okay, before I read this blog post, I didn't know this, now I know this, and I know enough to put this into practice. The key point here though is that your free content, like a blog post, has to be a self-contained kind of package. It's like this very tight and independent package of information that works independently from anything else. So if someone comes to that blog post, they don't know who you are, they've never heard of you before, they can read that, they can get that value out of it, and then they can move on. That is the kind of information that people want in a blog post or in a free video. Now maybe you're wondering, well, what about epic blog posts? What about this, let's say, trend of creating huge, thousands of words posts, super in-depth? Doesn't that go against what I'm saying here? It doesn't. If you take a look at what an epic post looks like, it will still be a very in-depth look at this one isolated thing. So, in the fitness niche or in the muscle building niche, maybe it's something like the ultimate post, everything you need to know about circuit training or something like that, right? And it will be very well researched and very in-depth and a lot of detail, but it's about that one thing. It's about circuit training and nothing else. Now, by contrast, when someone buys a premium information product, what they want is a plan that fits all of these independent pieces of information into one big picture. And that is also something that is almost impossible to provide in a free piece of content just because of the scope of it. So again, if we take the fitness niche as an example, there, people who buy a premium product will want the entire thing. How does all of this fit together? How does my diet fit together with my exact training plan? Not just how does this individual exercise work or how does this one workout plan work. It's how does the entire thing work? What do I do Monday? What do I do Tuesday? What do I do Wednesday? How does it all relate to each other? What do I eat, when and how and why, and so on. And it's the whole package. It's everything in context with each other. And that is the kind of thing that the people are willing to pay for, and the people are looking for in a premium information product. And that usually you cannot provide in the context of a single free video or a single blog post. And the thing is, even if you provide almost all of that information in blog posts on your blog, people will still want to get something that walks them through, because sure, you can, and the fitness niche is again a good example of that. You can go and just read tons of blogs and read books and whatever and then piece together your own plan. But most people don't want to do that. They want to have someone they trust. They want to have an expert tell them, okay, step 1, do this, step 2, do this, and so on. With this in mind, it means that you don't really have to worry about holding back or revealing too much in your content. Make your content these concise packages that are very practical, that are very useful about one thing at a time, and make your premium product the big picture and the hand-holding, right? You don't have to do your own thinking, just follow my lead. That's what people want to pay for. So that answers Carson's question. Now my question to you is, think about how this fits into your own market and into your own niche. And if you have different thoughts about it, or if you think about it and you think, somehow this doesn't work for me, leave a comment below. Tell me, where you're stuck on this, and I would love to give you some feedback and some thoughts about how you can apply the same strategy for your own business. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.